Okay.
Hey everyone, Oz Konar here with Business Lending Blueprint. I have another great member here with me, Paul from the BLB community. Hey Paul, how's it going?
Great, sir. Doing fine.
Awesome. Paul was super excited to join me, and I was super excited to have him come on board because I can feel his excitement through our Facebook group. He's been killing it. He's a relatively new member, and he's been posting success story after success story. And before we started the recording, he was mentioning that you have a partner that's also joined, right?
Yes. Right.
Perfect.
Right.
Yeah, so I wanted to bring him on and ask him some questions. As you guys know, these interviews are for me to get feedback from our own customers and also share their successes with you. Paul, you have experience in many different areas. Like you are actually from Marine Corps, right?
Yes, sir. I'm retired, retired veteran, Marine Corps USMC. I did 6.5 years in there. I was a jet mechanic for the A-4 fighter, and I got out in 1982, and I've been working for myself ever since.
Wow. Well, thank you for your service. So we have many service members in our community, and we're definitely proud to have you guys in the community and, getting to know you. Otherwise, there would be no way for me to get to know you, and it's certainly a privilege. So you decided to shift gears and ended up here, right? So after you retired, what have you been, doing? What do we owe the privilege to have you here after so many years?
Well, I'm a licensed insurance agent. I'm also a licensed notary, and also I'm an ERO with the IRS. I file taxes. This is my real big busy season right now. But when I saw the blueprint online, and I saw I don't know exactly how I saw the first advertisement by you, but I was sitting on the fence for about maybe 3 or 4 weeks. I said, in the last message you sent out, you said, hey, what do you have to lose? Give us a try. And I said, okay, I'll give it a shot, try to move it in on my busy schedule. And it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. Saying again, I've made over 6 times my investment with you already, and I'm still just going into my 3rd week. I'm just shocked, and my business partner is shocked. And he said, yep, we hit a gold mine this time. Yeah. This is the real deal. Everything that you teach is straight. It's if you follow the blueprint, you can't go wrong. And I'm saying again, I'm only this is my 3rd week, I think. My 3rd week of actually applying and using the tools that you presented. Yes.
Wow, that's quite amazing. So 6x in 3 weeks. And your partner, he's a whiz, right? So his background is really strong too. So tell me about him too, please.
Well, he's director. He used to be a marketing director for one of the largest insurance company out there. And also he's in the insurance business. I've known him for about 6 years now, and he's very excited about this too. We're in the process of getting our LLC started and get everything in place. But as I've been going through the course, as I learned the material that you have in the course, which is very straightforward and clear, then I was able to start implementing the things even before I got to the end of the course. And I mentioned that online. I haven't even finished the course yet, and I've already made 6 times my investment. By the time I finish the course, I'm just shocked on how much you can make with this. Because if you just follow the blueprint, stick with it, and implement, that's the key to it. Actually taking action and doing like you recommend in there, and following the blueprint and going through it, and just start taking action, and it works. Yeah.
That's great feedback. Thank you. So obviously you have years and years of experience in different fields like insurance arena, which is super competitive, and you've done other things too. With that years of experience, what made you make the switch? Like what is the opportunity that you envisioned before you joined and you said, you know what, this is something that I can do?
Right. Yes, sir. Because I've always was fascinated with the loan brokering business. I've always been a client. I would always buy houses, maybe flip those and make money and everything with that. But I've never was on the other end where I'm helping the client actually to get money. And so when I saw that, I said, hey, this is something that can be done. And also it can be done over the internet. You can do it. It's virtual. you talk to your clients, and you're able to offer them a service. And as you said, it's the most sexiest product on the planet. It's money. And when I talk to people, I just let them know. I said, look, do you need startup funding? Do you need money to expand your business? And I haven't gotten a no yet. Everybody, everybody said, of course, how does this work? And how can you help me? And of course, you give the directions to start your website. You give all the tools. I mean, if anybody failed at this, they're just not applying it, Oz. That's all. You can't fail. How can you fail at it? You make it so simple, straightforward. Just follow the blueprint.
Isn't that the hard truth, right? At the end of the day, getting access to information is one thing, but the responsibility falls back on you to apply what you're learning. Otherwise, someone might be sharing whatever they know and put your heart into it. But if someone is not willing to take it and apply, especially at the end of the day, it comes down to asking what you just asked to businesses. Are you looking for funding either for a startup or for an existing business? And surprisingly, well, maybe not surprisingly to me and you, but for maybe for others, the answer is more than 90% of the time, yes. Because
exactly.
Think of all the small businesses. You've been a business owner, I've been a business owner. Small businesses need capital. They don't have a board of directors. They don't have investors. They're not on Silicon Valley. Like something breaks, they need to hire more people. They need to get to the payroll. Like most of the problems that revolve around their existence is money related. And since you're a broker technically selling money, well, it is solving a massive problem for them. And we're not running short. You're not running short on small businesses either opening up or in existence, or sometimes getting in trouble. They need money for survival, right? So it is, I guess, the most common fundamental need that you can provide a solution to, which is offering money to other people.
Exactly. I'm saying again, if I were to implement all the things that I'm learning through your course, I know I would be so swamped. There's no way me and my business partner could keep up. We're going to have to hire some DAs.
Nice.
We're going to have to hire some other people. But again, just mentioning to them about, do they need funding?
Mm-hmm.
They need it to start up, or how would they like to expand their business? We haven't gotten to know yet.
Well, what product have you been utilizing, Paul? Obviously, we have many options in the blueprint.
Right.
So which one have you been trying to set the clients up with?
Yes, sir. The one that we use, can I say the name of the company?
You can say the name of the product, maybe, but not the lender.
Okay. Well, the product is basically the one that's helping them to build personal credit and also business credit if they need that. And I've got several clients, they want to, they're in business already. They need equipment. They need to hire some more people. One person is doing that. And all of them were just shocked when I was able to get their funding for them and get them approved less than 24 hours.
Wow.
It's just unheard of because they had been turned down by the banks. They've been turned down by everyone else. And once they can see that we actually can produce, they're happy. So I've only been able to implement 2 of the programs you've got. And I'm saying there's so many of them in there. And as I learn, I try to go ahead and contact the lenders. As you said in the course, you're able to contact them direct. There's nobody in between you. They make the direct deposit straight to my account. And I'm just saying, just following your blueprint, following your lead, sir. And I can't thank you enough for it. It's a dream come true for me because I'm able to do things and enjoy my kids. I've got 2 little kids, Paul and Samuel, and I'm able to spend time with them, to enjoy time and do everything with them. And the blueprint just makes it easy. I've got clients calling me, waiting on me to get back with them. And again, I haven't even implemented, I would say 90% of what you provided. I haven't even done that yet. And it's just awesome.
That's really touching to that you mentioned that you're able to do something for your 2 kids, right? Because at the end of the day, I have 2 kids too. Yeah, making money is one thing, but at the end of the day, we want to build something for them. Not only financially, but build a legacy. They want to know that their father has been working hard for their future, right? Through a vehicle. This is a vehicle, and it seems like you've been taking advantage of it that way. But you touched on another important point. Sometimes I get messages from people, and they go, "Hey, Oz, what's the catch?" Like, obviously, there's a middle guy between the lenders and us. and you're probably that middle guy, and how much of the percentage you pay us, how much do you keep? And I think you witnessed personally that that's not the case, right? So we're not, the deal is not going through us. You didn't have to send anything to me, or we didn't, the lender didn't have to send the money through us. We're not there. We're just providing the resources. Can you agree that that's the process?
Exactly. What you're saying, again, you provide the contacts, you provide the skills, you provide everything that you need in the blueprint to be able to talk to the customer, to take them directly to the lender, no middleman, no one in between. After the deal is funded, they direct deposit the money to your account. I just wish I had met you when I first got out of the military. Man, I just don't know how far I would be. And again, my why, I think it was a question that one of your mentors, he asked me, what was my why? My why was because of my 2 kids. I wanted to start a trust for them, and I wanted to fund it and leave a legacy for them. And this is the vehicle to do it with. I'm just saying, again, I'm just so thankful that I actually took advantage and took you up on it. You said, give it a try. The worst thing could happen to you, that you be successful with it. And then you even offered a guarantee back on that. So my business partner said, hey, go for that. He said, how can we lose? And it's one of the best decisions we've ever made.
Well, thank you for seeing the opportunity. Obviously, there's always a certain element of skepticism in everything you do, right? You cannot run a business without taking any risks at all. There are risks involved, and I personally want to alleviate as much of that as possible. But at the end of the day, it comes back to the person who can see the opportunity through and take advantage of that. And you and your partner, you guys have tried different things. You work with thousands of people. You've done many things, right? At the end of the day, having, seeing you guys here definitely makes me proud for the future of our community and for you too. I definitely want to do another interview with you in a couple of months from now, Paul. So it's gonna definitely hold you accountable, and on my end too. So I want to bring you back and see where you are from this point. I mean, this is amazing success so far. I mean, bar none. Within 3 weeks, you've not only made the money back you invested, you kind of 6x'd it, right? Which I don't know if it exists in any other business. So that's the challenge. But I definitely want to have you come back, if you don't mind, of course, with your permission, and let's do another interview. But this has been amazing. So obviously, a lot of people who are watching this is going to be watched by thousands and thousands of people. And people are going through tough times because of what's going through right now, right? They either lost their jobs, or their jobs might not even exist anymore, and they might not come back. Or unfortunately, they might have lost a family member and whatnot, and they're looking for a way out, right? So what would be your recommendation for someone who might be skeptical maybe, and they're seeing so many opportunities out there? And with your experience, what is one thing that they should consider before pulling the trigger on anything, including this opportunity?
Well, like you just mentioned, it's the perfect home-based business. Of course, you get all the deductions. You get to take advantage of all the different deductions and things like that. Plus, you have your freedom, and the course is easy. It's not complicated. You've laid out the plan. You made the roadmap, and if you just follow it, it works. And again, I've invested in several different things, me and my business partner, and boy, you find out that you've got this additional thing to do. You've got that additional thing to do. You've got this, you've got that. All these hidden charges and hidden courses. And we're still waiting on your hidden charges and hidden courses to come out. But so far, we've been making money and nothing. Everything that you present is there. And it's if you apply it again, I don't see how anyone could not be successful to this. I've mentioned it to my sister. I even told her about it because she's a retired school teacher. And I told her, I said, instead of you out here working, having to leave your home and everything, you could get in this and be able to make money. And they're all believers now. They were skeptical at first, but not anymore. So now my other family members and all of them are coming to me. Hey, can you help me to get funding to get my business started? And I say, yes, no problem. So I would recommend it to anybody. I would just tell them it's real. It works. The blueprint is very thorough. It's very complete. And again, I haven't even had an opportunity to finish it yet, and it's produced more income for me than several things that I have started before. It's just unbelievable, and it actually works.
Wow. That's super impressive, and I'm humbled to have you say those words, Paul. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. So I don't want to take a lot of your time, but I appreciate you joining and making time for this. I know you're a busy father, busy business owner now. Anything I can do for you before we let you go?
I'm just saying again, if you could help me get through this course. Like I said again, I'm so excited about I've only been able to apply 2 of the things that you have presented in the course. And I've been very successful with those. And I know you recommend, you have a niche and you focus in on what you're doing. And that's what I've been doing. I'm saying I've been learning, implementing, and it works. So again, if the rest of the course that you have placed and put together and the things that you have in the blueprint, if they are like the things that I've already implemented, wow, it's just no limit on your income. There's no limit on your freedom. There's no limit on what you can do. You can do so much for yourself, your community, your friends, your family. Everybody needs the product that we have, just like you mentioned in the course. And it's not hard at all. I think anyone can implement this and can do it if they try and put forth the effort, but you've got to do it. You have to put forth the effort. Mm-hmm.
Amen to that, for sure. And we're having our weekly call starting soon,
Yes.
right? That's one way to learn about a different product. So, for example, we have a real estate partner coming back to train us again because they're rolling out their fix and flip products and a couple of other products. And for those who are watching it, we have weekly live calls with me. It's a Q&A session, but usually a couple of times a month, I bring our lenders on those calls and our members can actually talk to them and ask them questions. And tonight is one of those nights, or whenever you're watching that specific day, is one of those weekly call days that we have a partner come up and they talk about their new products for real estate deals and how to help real estate investors fund more deals. And I'm sure you'll be devouring that and you'll be coming back with deals funded through that.
I'm excited. That people mentioned it was one thing where it says, my cup runneth over. With your program, I can't see but it continuing just to overflow. Thanks again for your sharing this with people, because some people learn this type of skill and everything and they don't share it, but you're willing to share it and to make it available to the public. And I'm saying again, I salute you for that, because without you, I wouldn't be able to have my dream business online.
Oh, that's my pleasure. Sharing is caring, right? You can only do so much for yourself, but if you share with others, magical things like this happen, and you make great people like yourself and the people in our community. There would be no other way for me to meet all these amazing people and kind of attract them into our community and become like a huge family. And I'm so proud of that because of you guys. But I appreciate your time, Paul. Great. Thanks for joining me. Thank you for your time. And I'll see you on our call in a couple of minutes then.
Excellent. Thank you, sir.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.